And we are back. So, last we left off, our crew completed their endeavors. They were short and sweet, and the fact that we didn't have to do any colony development because we're under military occupation. So we're kind of static where we were before the last session. And everyone was able to get a little something done. Some of you kind of boost some roles in the future. Dawson and Graves not having much choice in that as they are secluded in prison, while the rest of you were able to do a lot of prep and getting ready for what sounds like a possible prison break. But before we get into that, some events are about to set in motion that might put a little wrinkle into what all we've got going on. Specifically, as we open up on Dawson and Graves in their cell block. The corridor outside the cells hums with power. White strip lights buzz overhead, one of them flickering like it's on its last legs. You hear boots echoing, measured, unhurried. Captain Caro steps into view, flanked by two Marines in full gear. He doesn't look at either of you at first. He appears to be studying a data pad as he's walking, scrolling, lips moving as if correcting a report that offends him. He stops between the cells, and only then does he look up. A thin smile creeps across his lip. So, he says, tapping the bars with two fingers. First Graves, then he walks over to the Dawsons. Then he returns to Graves. Here they are, Eos' finest. You know what the difference is between you and the colonists outside? They still think someone's coming to save them. He leans close, lowering his voice. You disobeyed a lawful command. You undermined authority. You inspired doubt. That's mutiny. History's real clear about what happens to mutineers. He straightens and then steps towards Dawson's cell. And you. He smiles wider. A captain who forgot what command means. You wanted to be liked, wanted to be moral. He shakes his head slowly. That is what happens when officers start thinking instead of obeying. Caro gestures vaguely at the cells. You know what your trial's going to look like? Fast, quiet, clean. No speeches, no witnesses. Just my signature and a hole in the ground. He just lets that sit with you. A Marine begins to approach him at a jog. And I will remind you, this is quite early in the morning. A data pad clutched tightly in his hands. Captain, intel update. Caro sighs. He looks annoyed. He kind of like hands him his pad, takes the runner's pad. His eyes move as he reads. Huh. He looks up again. This time he looks a little amused. Well, he says, turning the data pad so the Marine can see. Not you, though, not the prisoners. Looks like command finally listened to me. He glances back at both the two of you. He reads aloud. Civilians secured. Dig Supervisor Voss, Lila Ramirez, Victor Delgado. Picked up without incident. He taps the screen. And your favorite part? The tunnels. She knows. The tunnels. He chuckles. 7 months pregnant, too. Tough woman. Looks like she screamed a bit. He steps closer to the bars again, voice dropping. See, this is the difference between you and me. While you were pretending this place could be saved, he taps the cell door. I was making sure I ended up on the right side of history. There's a faint vibration that rolls through the structure, almost like distant engines, heavy controlled. Carol begins to smile. Ah, that'll be him. He straightens his jacket, smoothing invisible wrinkles. Someone really important.
Is he close enough to the bars? How close am I to the bars?
That's up to you. You moving close?
Yeah.
Okay, you move up close. He straightens himself. Someone real important is landing planetside. He glances over his shoulder, and when he takes command, you won't even be worth insulting anymore.
You're gonna want to look your best when you meet him. I want to reach through the bars and like slam his face into the bars.
Give me a close combat roll. Because you're reaching through the bars, I'll give you a -2 to the roll.
Okay.
He will also roll his close combat.
Okay. Get 2 successes.
2 successes. 2 successes, you reach out and he slaps your hands away. See, now Graves, you shouldn't have fucking done that. And he motions
what are you gonna
towards.
Do, kill me?
He motions towards the guard next to him, and the guard smiles. And he raises his pistol and points it at you through the bars. And he shoots you in the shoulder. Boom! Blood pops out the side as you take 3 damage.
Oh,
Nothing super serious, but he quickly holsters the gun, still smoking a little bit. The bang kind of reverberates around the cell block.
Does this soldier have a name? He don't have to if it's his grunt or whatever.
He's just a grunt.
Okay. He's not one of the guards though.
No, he's one of the runners.
Okay. Just curious. Sorry.
So as you begin to nurse your shoulder, your stress goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Actually, so your stress goes up by 2. Actually, Graves, and Dawson, yours goes up by 1 with this interaction. Caro turns on his heels and walks away.
See you later, Captain.
Wow, damn it, Drake. We still got 3 days before Sana comes back.
As
staunch my bleeding.
Yeah, as you're like, fuck, you're kind of looking it over. What the two of you don't see is the camera in the corner of the room focus in on this and then follows Caro out.
We don't see this.
You don't see that.
Okay.
We as the audience see it.
The audience see that.
Yes. All right. So with that, we plunge into the next section here, which is one of my favorites. There is a rumbling sound, and it appears that something large has landed outside. And you see that in the central courtyard area, outside of the command structure, some of the civilians are beginning to peek out, and Sweetman, you would be kind of drawn to like, what the hell's going on over there as you begin to make your way over there. Dr. Salvatore, Dr. Baring, I'm not sure if you guys wanted to investigate what's happening or not. That's up to you.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Baring, are you moving as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So the three of you begin to move close to investigate. Dr. Baring and Dr. Salvatore are closer, so Sweetman, you'll be coming into this scene in a little bit. But a few APCs, which are big armor personnel carriers, if you saw the second Alien movie, that's the thing that they ride in.
The M577?
So there are two of those roll up. People are looks like Marines are being loaded into them, and specifically what you see other than Marines is there appear to be civilians lined up. and kind of this area is just really loud. You hear there are like engines revving up and boosting and things happening out in the airfield that are not like, this is a new occurrence. This is new for Aetheria under occupation. Something's happening. All these engines are kind of idling low and heavy. Marine shouts clipped orders over the whine of hydraulics. The personnel carrier squats in the open concrete like a steel predator. The rear ramp lowers. Interior lights a glowing, sterile white. A line of civilians, hands zip-tied, heads down, are being ushered into the back of one. And then, Dr. Salvatore, you see Miss Samantha Voss, soon to be Sweetman. Her jacket is half zipped, one hand instinctively braced against her belly as a Marine grips her arm a little too tightly as she stumbles, not from resistance, but from being pushed into the back of this APC.
Can I intervene?
You see that so you're coming out. There's a line of Marines outside that are like sitting there at attention with rifles, just ready to do anything should anybody try to intervene with any of this. Sweetman, you're coming up from the opposite side, and you see as Samantha is being pushed into this APC.
Oh, like she's being loaded into it?
She's being loaded in.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my pace.
Yeah, you pick up your pace and run over there.
Run. Yeah.
You run over there, and do you call out to her or anything like that?
Whoever's got his hands on her, I'm gonna talk to him.
You go to scream out there. Give me a close combat roll, Sweetman.
Yeah. Yeah. This is some bitch right here. I'll tell you now. That is one success.
One success. You're like, what do you say?
The hell's going on here?
The hell's going on? And you
Get your hands off of her.
You move to rush in, and one of the guards steps up and hits you across the side of the head with the butt of his rifle. Smack! You take 3 points of damage, Sweetman.
Damn.
And you hit the ground as he knocks you prone. You go down, laying there in the street for a minute, just kind of like dazed for a second. You hear her. You hear a Marine snarl, the one that's pushing her. Eyes forward. Sam looks up. For a half second, the noise fades, and there's only her face, pale, furious, terrified, and resolute all at once. Sandy, don't let them. A hand clamps over her mouth as another Marine begins to push her towards the ramp. One screams out, "Non-essential personnel will remain clear of the transport." A voice booms over loudspeakers. This operation is under colonial authority. Is there anything you're going to do, Sweetman?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up, and they're gonna have to knock me out, dude. So,
are you going back in for more, Sweetman?
Yeah, they're gonna have to knock me out. Like,
okay,
they're trying to take Sam.
All right, you go to rush in. Give me another close combat roll.
This is some bullshit. Oh, but I've got a level of stress, I reckon, huh?
You do, yeah, because you took damage. You get 1 point of stress. Yeah. And I will say for the hazard of this situation, Dr. Baring, Dr. Salvatore, Sweetman, you can give yourself 1 more point of stress because of what's happening.
Let's see.
Only makes me stronger, bro.
Yep. All right, that's 2 levels of success.
2 levels of success. You go to push in again. This time, a second Marine, 2 of them this time. Move up, grab you by the shoulders, and force you to the ground. They don't hurt you. They just slam you into the ground and pin you there. And you're sitting there struggling as you watch as your fiancé is just being pushed into this APC. not lightly. Dr. Salvatore, yes.
So as I'm coming up there on this, I heard them say non-essential personnel
Yes.
to remain clear of the ramp. So
Mhm.
that means they deem us non-essential. They deem her essential.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea for how to keep her from getting on the ramp, but I don't know if it's a good idea for her to stay on this planet with us at this point. If she's essential, that's good for her, I would imagine. But, fuck it. It's gonna be very nasty. I am going to call out and say, I'm gonna have to get my manipulation rolls. Gotta get my manipulation rolls ready. But I'm gonna call out and say, that one is non-essential. She's 7 months pregnant.
You say she's 7 months pregnant.
Your orders. You've made a mistake. That one is non-essential.
Okay, give me a manipulation roll.
Because I don't know what they're planning on doing with her, but she's about to not be able to do a lot for a while. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, 3 successes.
3 successes. The 2 guards that are loading her in don't look phased, but the one standing near you with the rifle kind of like looks back and forth. He's like, and it looks like he takes a step towards the APC, like he might try to do something. And then you hear a voice. "Stow that shit, Private! Get back in line!" As someone pulls rank. As Captain Caro comes walking into view, he motions towards the 2 Marines that have Sweetman on the ground and motions them to sit him up.
Am I close to Carol?
You wouldn't be close to him now.
So I'm like across the place.
Yeah.
How close is Carol?
He's walking up
Okay.
towards you. Your hands are being restrained behind your back right now, Sweetman, but he's
Yeah.
walking up to you right now.
Are all the
You-
guards
Yeah.
out here? Every single guard in the compound, from what I can see?
A lot of them.
I'm gonna run over to the jail.
Yeah, you try to slip by and run over to the jail. Okay, while you're doing that, Sweetman.
While he's walking up, they got these 2 guards have got me. I'll say, "Look at there, fellas! I didn't know they could get shit to stack that high."
He smiles as he walks over to you. She did exactly what we needed her to do. He steps into view, hands clasped behind his back, watching the loading process like a man inspecting cargo. He doesn't look at Sam. He looks towards you and says, "Well, she's an engineer, a specialist, and apparently very good at finding things that should stay buried." He turns towards you. "Congratulations. Your fiance just became essential." She fights. She begins to fight as they're beginning to push her up the ramp. She screams towards you. "You don't understand. What's down there? Those tunnels, they're not..." She's shoved in again. She catches herself on the edge of the ramp, gasping, one hand protectively cradling her stomach. Her eyes lock onto yours, Sandy. I mapped it. I could show them, but... Sweetman, listen to me." And the ramp alarm chirps. Marine yanks her inside, and the ramp rises. Next in line, Lila Ramirez is shoved in, jaws clenched, eyes burning with helpless rage. Victor Delgado follows, already bleeding from a split brow, staring straight ahead like he's already somewhere else. Do you do anything as the door closes?
Try to wrestle against these 2 guards, but I don't reckon I've got
Wrestling.
advantage.
Screaming, doing whatever you can to try to get out of this situation.
Yeah.
You're held in place. A metallic
I'm probably
boom.
going to spit on the captain.
You try to spit on him, and he takes a few steps back, seeing this coming. She just everything you have in you, trying to get at him. There's a boom as the ramp slams shut and echoes across the yard. For a moment, no one speaks. Then the APC's engines rev. Caro steps closer to you at this point, lowering his voice. "You should be proud. She's going to make history." The APC pulls away, treads grinding against concrete, escorted by armed Marines towards what looks like the egress out of the colony. Not the airfield.
You're gonna make history too, Carol, when you become the first piece of shit used to wipe my ass.
You know what, Sweetman? You shouldn't have done that. And he kicks you in the face for 3 damage.
Yeah. Well, that makes me unconscious or whatever. The case may be. Yeah.
We'll say that you go slack.
I've got nothing left.
He wasn't trying to kill you,
Yeah,
but
that's
you just
good.
you're still awake, but you're just fucked up.
I reckon my stress goes up again.
It does go up again, and he says, he motions to the Marines and says, you know what? Throw his ass in there with Dawson. And they drag Sandy off.
I'm talking shit about him the whole way too. Oh no, I'm unconscious. I can't say shit.
You're mumbling shit. You're not completely
I'm
unconscious. You're just kind of out of it. You're like, as you are dragged off, Sweetman. As Sweetman is being dragged off.
You got me right where I want me.
He's being dragged off towards the jail. You're moving towards the jail as well, Dr. Salvatore?
I am, but if I see other people going that way, I'm not going to make a straight beeline for it.
Okay,
I might stop and look and
a hand grabs you.
Okay.
By the arm.
I will follow this hand.
They grab you as you're leaving the crowd. And it's Finn.
Another non-essential.
He says, not yet.
I'm going to go back to my station. I'm gonna nod.
It looks like
his hand.
Yeah, he has a fresh black eye.
Okay, then I am going to. Do I have a cold calm? It's like, oh god.
Probably not. Probably not on you.
Meat here.
As you're walking back, he says, "Can you get Dr. Bering? Meet me in. I need to get my eye looked at, and I think he might need something looked at as well."
Of course. I'm going to get Dr. Bering, and I'm going to take him back to direction of him.
You move back in and meeting back up within the medical ward. Well, the conference room. Under guard still, but there's a lot less people here than there normally is bustling around. It appears that the majority of the station troops throughout Aetheria have gone with Captain Caro and whoever his mysterious visitors may have been.
All right.
Finn sits there. You come up to him with Dr. Bering in tow. Dr. Bering, I was having trouble with my with some code earlier. There were some alarms going off, but I got him to quit.
Interesting. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure that whoever set those alarms is probably very grateful.
Yeah, we I think we have
very grateful indeed.
I think we have some stuff to talk about. And he kind of taps his ear. I'm okay, Dr. Salvatore. Thank you for the compress. I'll be in touch. And he walks out of sight. Walks back up to his post upstairs.
Can I see Oh, go ahead.
We don't know that the other individual here has been talking to someone via this, correct? Yeah. All right.
Not having that Spider-Man moment. Yeah. Boy.
The fuzzy, distorted voice is no longer fuzzy and distorted. You
Yeah.
hear the ghost, Finn Carter, in your
Okay.
ear. It says, you can speak as normal. I can hear you fine. I intercepted all those messages, and I've been intercepting messages for quite some time. I have to make a confession. I am, in fact, a representative of Wayland Yutani.
Oh,
And-
no, that's terrible. Oh, no, I'm not working for them myself.
And
So-
I
Is
know
he speaking to both of us?
he's speaking to the both of you
Okay.
through your ear pierces.
Are we aware that the other?
And he says, and then he says, I know that both of you are also working for Wayland Yutani.
Oh, it was just a
And-
shell company. I had no idea.
And
Oh,
something has happened down in the mines. We are cut off. I forward you the transmission I intercepted from corporate. We need to leave immediately. We need to find a way off this rock. From my estimations, our best bets of getting out of here alive are to get Dawson and Graves out of that cell.
mhm.
I'm right there with you. I agree.
Unfortunately, my plan was to get the good marshal on our side, but he has decided to take matters into his own hands, and now he is also in a cell.
Well, if we're going down to the cells anyways, to the detention level, why can't we just step one more door over?
It puts a little wrinkle in the plan I had kind of laid out. I'm open to suggestions. I know that you have a feed tapped in for security loop. That should help us.
I also have a
know-
window that we can set off that's going to give us air quote invisibility for a little
Okay.
bit, at least from surveillance.
I also have a little something I've been working on. I'm sorry, Sana. Our relationship hasn't been completely honest.
Well, we can start somewhere.
I hope that we do, but I may have been taking various samples and pheromones out of the lab for quite some time now, and I think I have a distraction. A big distraction.
She's terrified.
I'm the only piece I'm missing. I can get the doors unlocked to their cells, but we need the camera feeds on loop. So, Dr. Baring, you will need to do your part. I will need to do my part, and we need someone. This is where we needed Sweetman. We need someone to physically get into the prison and open the first door into the cell block. That means they'll have to possibly confront an armed guard, maybe, if one of them isn't where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well,
Count me in.
Okay, good. We don't have a lot of time. Right now they're gone. I don't know how long they'll be gone. I don't know how much you know about this place, but Sana, do you have those research samples still? The pathogen?
I do.
Wayland Yutani's promised full survival for all of us if we can deliver those. Now, it's not as good as if we had other samples or anything of that sort, but
can we go by the artifact storage? If we can get some of those artifacts, the alien ones, perhaps, that will. I believe we will see a much greater war than anticipated. Plus, it will probably pay for the passage of the people we're going to bring with us.
Okay. Do you know where they are?
I have a hazy memory. I mean, they've changed the place a little bit in the last 6 months, and they really haven't let me wander around, but I believe it's down on the 4th level. I really don't know where it is. I'm just trying to remember where it might be.
Do you want to risk going and getting them by yourself?
I'll take the risk, and we can all try to meet down in detention, and then I can trigger the window, the loop window.
Okay.
But it's up to Salvatore how she wants to lead us here.
I can tell you right now, Dr. Bering, once I trigger the distraction, if you're anywhere near the airfield, which is where we keep, where they've been keeping all of the bulk of the warehouse supplies, you will not want to be there.
Quick question. Did Kim go with all the other essential?
You don't know.
Do I have a means of paging people to this room?
No.
Okay. Finn, you seem to know a lot of what's going on right now. Do you know if Kim is on the airfield right now?
She took one of the drop ships and she piloted it with the convoy. She's gone.
Okay.
She's with them.
All right. All right.
Just so you know, somebody really important must have landed. There's like a full-on battle cruiser in orbit right now, outside of the orbital station.
Okay.
With your distraction, that's not going to destroy every ship out there, is it? We're going to need a ship in their colors, the masquerade, to get out of here.
Well, if we're doing this as quickly as if everything goes to plan, I've been making preparations since the beginning for this inevitable outcome. I have a vessel stowed away outside of the colony, and I also have means of protection stowed outside the colony as well. It'll be risky, but it's worth it. And it'll be the only way off this rock for us.
Let's do it.
Only Dawson, Sweetman, and Graves could know what our plan was so they could be ready. If only they could just, watch us right now.
Okay. As that happens, all right, Finn is going to be coordinating a very tight windowed assault to get this all going off without a hitch. Are you going towards the airfield, Dr. Bering, or are you going to stay somewhere else for this initial encounter?
Unless Dr. Salvatore, do you need me, or do you think you can get them loose? I think if we can get the artifacts, it'd be beneficial, but the most important thing is to get them free.
It's your decision. Regarding the artifacts, that's your decision. I'll leave that to you. All I need is the loop and some time.
All right, I'll take. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Curious, would a scalpel be considered a knife?
Yes. Well, no. It would be considered improvised weapon.
Okay.
So it's not quite combat knife, no. It only does 1 damage instead of 2. Yeah. So, we're moving into this. The Ghost coordinating his this epic prison break scene. Sweetman, you are being dragged into the cell block.
Yeah.
And they're dragging you in there, and at this moment everything's we're kind of like cutting to like cinematic moments at this point. So we're gonna cut over to Dr. Bering at first because this is important. What's gonna happen with him? Dr. Bering, give me an observation roll. This place. So these are warehouses, and there's multiple warehouses. They're very large. The difficulty for this is significant. You're going to be at a -4 to your observation roll. And degrees of success will get you closer and closer to your goal.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna hold on to those.
All right, with 2 successes, you're moving quickly, trying. And the thing is, like, you're moving and you're searching. Now I need a mobility roll from you, because there's still a few patrols.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Troll, you have to get eerily quiet as one begins to pass by. And it's at this point that I'm going to throw a little wrinkle into this, because Dr. Salvatore, you're getting close to the jail. You're getting close to the front door. You hear Finn in your ear. Hold, quiet, steady.
Holding.
As that happens, you watch as the door opens, and a Marine comes walking out. Looks like he's about to take a smoke break. He walks to the corner and begins to smoke, leaving the door slightly ajar. Quick!
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in quickly.
Give me a mobility roll, Dr. Salvatore.
See how that works. I gotta put a couple of things in mobility. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of roll pushing in this, but let me see.
It's an opposed observation roll. I'm not going to tell you what the Marine got.
I am going to push that roll.
Okay, sure.
Oh, dear
Stress
God.
goes up by 1.
Yeah, but it's still not looking good. I fail. I don't have a single 6. Neither time.
6. As Dr. Salvatore, you go to push your way in. As you do, the door closes right as you're about to get in. Well, we'll say it closes after you step in.
Okay.
The Marine turns around. The fuck? He runs over to the door, sees you through the little window. Says, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" And he goes to open the door.
Edit. Are there any other guards in here?
Not in this immediate room.
He's the only person here.
He's the only person in this front section.
I would like to. The second he opens the door, can I hold an action to start attacking? To like.
Would
yank him in?
you like to lock the door?
He's just gonna call for backup, isn't he? I'd like to silence him.
You're not sure. He's about to rip this door open, so that you make the decision.
Well, are they? Fuck. Finn said to go in. Fine. Fuck it. I'll lock the door and just move further in.
You move over and you tap the electronic lock. Closes. He's like, "Oh the fuck!" And then you see him reaching, like he's looking for a card key. God damn it! And then you look over, and on the desk next to you is his card key.
I'm gonna pick up the card key and
Just wave it
as
at
I
him.
walk down.
Carter's like, move quick! Baron, we need that footage. We need it now. The static bursts out of your ear as Finn gets a little excited, Dr. Baring. As you're about to access your role, you hear, did you guys hear something? As the nearby patrol begins to turn around. So, decision time, Dr. Baring. Do you take the time to try to sneak away, or do you immediately enact the...
Immediately enact. Immediately.
Okay.
I turn on the loop. I'm
All
not
right.
the one in the worst danger.
You're like, fuck. And you begin to tap in a series of codes, getting the loop put into place, and it begins to cover up what's happening inside the prison right now, inside the jail. As it loops, as you're kind of there on your PDAT, the patrol comes around the corner, and as soon as they see you, guns are raised. You have 3 Marines here. The one in the lead says, "The fuck are you doing here?"
Sorry. Down here trying to look for some equipment. You guys have cleared out half the facility. I can't even do what I'm supposed to. My duty's up there. Come here. You guys help me out. I'm looking for it's a laser scalpel and 2 sonic cutters. Okay, if you can help me find them somewhere in this warehouse, get to work right now.
You can. I'll give you a choice. It's either command or manipulation.
Oh, both are terrible. I have some in command. It's very
Okay.
little, but I'll try it.
Give me a
Okay.
command roll
All right. Or can I use a story point?
for an automatic success. Yes, this is an opposed roll, so I'm going to roll for it.
Hold on. Wait. What's suppose? Let me roll. Let me see how many stress I have. 1. Okay. Fingers crossed. I got 1 success, so you know what? I'm gonna push it.
Pushing it. Stress goes
Yeah.
up by another 1, Dr. Baring.
Yeah, I have 1 in there. Now
Don't want to freak out.
Kicking the gas, baby. Oh, that's 4 successes. Find that fucking shit.
4 successes. No fails on the panic die.
No. In fact, one of the stress dice was my successes.
Okay. So as you come over here and help me out, the lead Marine kind of stops. God damn it! Whatever the fuck you're looking for isn't in here. Ramirez, get him out. Get the fuck out of here. And
Get your hands off me. I can walk on my own.
yeah. Get to walking as they're walking with you, trying to escort you out of the shaft instead of shooting you or beating you.
Mm. That's a win. I mean, I'm still alive for another
All right.
moment.
As that happens, we switch on over to Dr. Salvatore, who you have the key, and we have another wrinkle in this because Sweetman, you're about to be tossed into Dawson's cell. The cell isn't open. 2 Marines had to drag you in here. So there's 2 Marines in the corridor that there were not supposed to be in here.
Uh-huh.
And you have an earpiece in.
Yeah.
Suddenly one of them's like, "Do you fucking hear that?" And he reaches down and something in his ear. Pulls out the earpiece. And you hear, and then that's when Dr. Salvatore and Dr. Baring, you hear, "Oh, fuck. I think they're onto us." Dr. Salvatore, what are you doing? Are you entering into the room? Are you staying where you are?
Is there anywhere for me? Okay. So what's the layout here? They're ahead in a different room. I'm going to have to pass through another set of doors where they are going to be.
This is the door you needed to open to get into the cell block. This is it. There's one sliding door here. There's 2 men on the other side with Dawson, Graves, and Sweetman.
Is one of these guys one of the dudes that has my shotgun?
No.
Okay, I could either try to brute force it and get immediately put down, or hide and have them run into what's his fuck and let him in, or I could try to finesse my way through it. So I think I'm going to try to lie my ass off.
Okay. You open the door with the car key.
I'm gonna have my medical supplies ready. I'm gonna.
The door opens and they're holding this earbud, and they're like, "What the fuck?" You look down, Sweetman. I guess Sweetman technically you'd still be at 0 because they drug your ass in here. You were still fucked up. They're looking at it and they look back and forth. and one of them drops Sweetman and begins to walk towards you. What are you saying, Dr. Salvatore?
I was sent in to patch up this poor bastard. Can I manipulate?
Yeah, give me a manipulation roll. He is beat up. I'll give you a +2 to this roll.
My God. Thanks, Anthony. How stressed am I now? I'm at 2 stress. Boop, 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 boop. What is that? Oh. Alright, that's 4 successes.
4 successes. Holy shit. I don't think they can actually. Yeah, they can't. They
I'm super
both look at
trustworthy.
you and they're like, okay. As that happens, I need to make a panic roll. He panics.
No, Finn, no!
And Dr. Bering, there is, well, all of you, there is a crashing noise and like the earth tremors beneath your feet.
Oh no.
You're like, shit! And then the guys in the cell block with you, Dr. Salvatore, are like, what the fuck? And they all kind of like, they draw their pistols that they have in their hands. So these are prison guards, so they don't have like rifles or anything. They've got a pistol and they've got a stun baton. They both draw their pistols, looking around like, what the hell just happened? Dr. Bering, I need you to give me a mobility roll, and this is not for sneaking. This is for movement.
I don't know. Running away?
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Okay, hold on.
Is this an important roll? Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, well, I've got 4 successes, but I've got 1 face hugger.
All right.
But even if I roll a 6, I would still just have a, let's see, 1, 2, a 6 because I subtract 2 because of my talent.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
4
so
successes.
you still be keeping it together.
Yeah.
Dr. Bering, you...
But I add 1 to my stress though, right? Because I had a failure, right?
Yes. Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it's only if you freak out. Only if you freak out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So,
cool, man.
You run... You
Live
begin
off
to-
stress.
So suddenly, like just because your observation's so high, I didn't want you to have to roll for it, but something's off all of a sudden, and then you hear this sound, and something kicks in. That survival instinct kicks in, and you just take off at a sprint out of the warehouse. As you do, the warehouse explodes from underneath as 3 gigantic worm creatures begin to explode and just rip around and just start destroying everything in near sight, as there are haze worms inside the colony right now, thrashing around, destroying things. The security team with you, one of them is crushed instantly. The other 2 immediately have forgotten about you and are shooting with their rifles at the creatures, and all of a sudden you hear everybody running in this direction. Anybody that has a gun is moving this way. As you make it outside, Dr. Bering, you see that there are multiple worms crushing the airfield. Almost everything around here is just getting smashed to pieces. And as that happens, we slide back on over to Dr. Salvatore as these men draw their guns and they're like, what the fuck is happening? Is anybody on the radio? Anybody? And as they're doing that, I gotta make panic rolls. One of them loses it. Says, she's fucking done something! And he pulls his gun and points it towards you, Dr. Salvatore. However, you hear over your headset, Dr. Salvatore, you hear, fuck, hold on! And all of a sudden, as the guy's he's like shaking, has his gun pointed towards you. Because of the distraction and the noise, they don't notice as the magnetic locks on the cell doors disengage. Allowing Graves and Dawson to leave their cells.
Guess we're entering initiative now.
We will be entering initiative now. So,
We're not in
Dawson,
the
If
same
you have
room
no
as
hit points, you don't
Sana
have to
is,
go
right?
for initiative, right?
unfortunately, Sweetman, you laid
Yeah.
it. You,
Yeah.
you laid it. So, Dawson, Graves, Dr. Salvatore, get an initiative for me.
All right. We're not in the same room as Sana. We're right.
Mark,
You're
this is
different.
the cell. Yeah, no, you're in the cell. She's in
Yeah,
the cell
the
block.
cell
with you.
block.
Oh, I didn't
You're-
realize. Okay.
You're in the cells.
Basically the hallway.
She's in the hallway.
Okay.
Got a 12.
12 for Dawson.
I got an 18.
18 for Dr. Salvatore. Not as good.
I
Graves?
got an 8.
Graves, you're first in initiative.
Okay. Cool. Let's see here.
There's 2 guards.
Guards. I'm gonna rush one of them.
The door, you
go
just
for a
smash
gun,
the
bro.
door open and rush
Yeah.
the one,
Yeah.
probably the one pointing the gun at his head, Dr. Salvatore.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
rush in.
Yep.
I guess
Rush in.
give me a close combat attack.
All right. Oops. Hold on. Three successes.
3 successes. God bless. He'll use his quick action to try to defend.
Okay.
Not enough. Graves comes in. Boom! Clocks him. That is 3 damage. Oh wait, you had an improvised weapon, right?
Dawson does.
No, Dawson
Yeah,
does.
I have
Dawson
it.
does. Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 damage from Graves as you just
Got my-
knock him.
Do I still have my robot arm?
Yes, you do.
Does it do an extra damage?
Ah.
An extra damage.
Sure, why not? Why not? You hit him. Boom! And his head kind of like bounces off the wall. As it does, you watch the light go out of his eyes, Graves, as he's instantly unconscious and slumps to the floor. Next in initiative is the other guard who's going to turn on you, and you're in like close, like super close, like engagement range. He can't shoot you, so he's going to draw his stun baton, and you can't defend yourself right now, so he's going to try to stab you with
I
it.
moved in that.
You take 3 points of damage, Graves, as he jabs it into your side. How's it look,
Ooh.
Graves?
Huh?
How do you look, Graves?
I got 1 health.
1 health left. You need to make a stamina roll, please.
Okay. Three successes.
Okay. You're not stunned as you. Next in initiative is Dawson.
Alright. I'm gonna try to shove the scalpel into that man's throat multiple
Dawson
times.
bursts out of his cell,
The
prison
trained-
style.
Trained assassin that I am.
Yeah.
1 success.
Guess what?
Surprised I got that.
I got nothing on his defensive roll. He tries to. He's so shocked. He tries to block it. He turns and he's like, as you stab him like right in the shoulder. He's like, oh fuck.
Ugh.
He's like, shit.
Blood spurting everywhere.
Yeah. Dr. Salvatore, it's your turn.
Did they roll 20s? Alright, I'll take it. Alright, let's see. 8. Right there. Boop. Boom. Then I've got 2 stress die. I'd like to push the roll.
Sure, why not? Push that roll. Make that stress go up. Your stress has got to be insane by now.
It's actually not. It's okay.
Oh, really?
Hang on. And that's better anyway. That's better. That's 3 successes with my
Three.
shiv.
3 successes with the shiv?
Well, it's not a shiv. It's improvised weapons.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As Dawson stabs him, Dawson's kind of holding on to him. Dr. Salvatore, you run up. How do you want to do this, Dr. Salvatore?
I want to take it and I want to shove it through the little soft area in here, and then I just want to and get it up there. You know, just get it through the soft tissue of them. Ah.
Yeah. She kind of like pushes past Graves as he's like being shocked. Dawson jumps on his
Surgical
back,
evacuation.
stabs him, and then Salvatore, you run up and jab it right in his throat. Pull it out, and there's just blood. He's not instantly dead. He's like, and just like gurgling, his blood spurting all over the cell block around you. Probably getting all over Sweetman because he's laying there.
Later's
Fine.
problem.
It's fine.
It'll be
That's
fine.
As
Fine.
as the
Oh,
guard
Can I
lays.
turn
Yes.
to look at the other guard
Yeah.
and just?
Well, the one is unconscious and the other one is dead. Now there's one trying
Oh.
to get in the facility.
Oh, isn't he running out to the big loud kerfuffle?
He was trying to get back into the prison. You're not sure what he's doing.
Okay, fair. Okay, so these two are taken care of.
Yes.
I want my scalpel back, and then I'm going to try to bring Sanderson Sweetman back to life.
You move down. Give me a first aid roll on Sandy. Graves, don't forget your stress goes up by 1 for taking damage.
Making sure I'm doing all the things I can do.
Pilfering what she's doing.
Pilfering. All right.
all right, here we go.
What are you trying to pilfer, Graves?
Guns,
Okay.
weaponry.
There are 2 pistols, 2 stun batons.
Okay.
I'm taking a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
If I can strip him of his armor, I'm going to strip him of his armor. I don't know if we get that kind of time, but
If you want, do you want to take the time?
if she's trying to, if I'm in the time that it takes to bring him back, that's what I'll say.
We'll see. We'll see.
Panicked.
Panicked. What happened to the panic roll?
I got -2. I rolled. Oh wait, no, I can roll it twice.
Yeah, you can roll it twice and take the lower
Got a
number.
1 the second time. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm not
Okay.
panicked. So I got 2 successes.
All right. With 2 successes, Sweetman, you get 2 points of health. I will say, Dr.
Points of
Salvatore,
health
you do it relatively quickly. Leaving the greedy Graves to make the decision, do you strip the armor off of the Marines, or do you guys move on?
How much
Sandy's
time
going
would
to
it
take the stun baton for sure.
Or how long does it take to bring back Sweetman? No time at all?
Doesn't take that long. No, she comes
Okay.
up to him, she kind of rushes over to him, gets like some smelling salts, and like it's just a little bit to kind of like patch
She's
up
brought me
the
back to life
wound
so
across
many
his head.
times
That's
so
true.
far.
Then
He comes
I'll
back,
just
he's like,
I'll just take weapons and pass a
No.
gun and a baton to Jack, and then
At least grab the helmet.
Dawson.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
either a helmet or I'm gonna grab like if they've got any kind of like key cards or
Yes.
anything. I'm gonna
They do.
take
They
that.
do have key cards. You guys
Yeah.
take the key cards. As you're doing that, you move out into the just trying to get out of here as quickly as possible. You hear on
I'm
the
going to warn them beforehand that there was a guard waiting.
yeah. You
Can the
warn
doc
them.
patch me up before we go?
Yeah, I can patch you up real quick.
You do not have time for that.
Okay.
I knew it.
You
I
do
knew
not
it
have
would
time
do it.
for
I knew it
that.
would do it.
You do not have
Sorry, I
time
didn't
for
bring
that.
enough band-aids for that.
As you're beginning to move out into the next section to get out of the jail itself, as you move out there, you see that there's the sounds of pandemonium outside, like the ground is shaking beneath your feet. You hear over the radio and static, you hear, okay, it was a little more effective than I thought it would be. We need to move quick.
I am going to direct them to follow us.
Exactly. No idea where we're going.
Yeah, you guys don't know shit right now. So.
All right. all of you begin to regather. Dr. Baring, you are, it's up to you. Do you still want to look for artifacts? Or are you moving back with the rest of the party?
Oh, sure. It's so safe over here now.
It's
No,
up to
I'm
you,
hoping
man.
that as I'm running away from all the worms, which are everywhere, I see the rest of the team come out and I book it towards them.
Yeah, the haze worms are just flopping around, and it looks like
Yeah,
it's strange how they're acting.
I'm edible, bro. No.
Yeah, and the fact that like they pounded through the barrier that's been set up specifically to keep them out is impressive. Yeah, so as that is happening on that side of the field, you reconvene outside of the command post as Ghost comes walking out carrying like a pack. He's got his PDAT on him. He's like, okay, all right, everybody's here. Let's get the fuck out of here. I've got a ship. I've got some supplies. I've got some shit. Let's go. We're leaving. Fuck this planet.
Where's Sam?
What?
Not leaving without Sam.
We don't have time for this. Are you guys leaving with me or not?
I'm not leaving without Sam.
I think what the marshal means is you're not leaving without Sam either.
Who's Sam?
God damn.
I don't know. I'm just trying to support my friend over here.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Sam?
His eyes are wide as he kind
There's
of.
his
He
love
looks.
interest, his baby mama.
I know Jack doesn't know who she is.
Okay,
Yeah,
As-
you do, Jack.
His eyes wide. He
By
looks
now.
around. He looks around at the five of you.
She was on an APC. They were taking her somewhere. We're gonna
Sana.
get her back before we leave.
Sana, this is a lost cause. We need to go. We need to leave.
Look,
Finn, have you ever truly loved me? Do you love me now?
Do you want that answer? Fuck!
I was like, 6 or
I'll
7
go-
of us can get off
I'm
this
going to
planet.
hand
I'll-
my stuff over.
I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs.
I will go with him just in case there's any danger. I don't want to leave him.
No, I think that you would be better off with your friends.
No, I think you misunderstood my question. And I'm going to hand him my supplies, anything I was carrying on me, and say, you know about my family. Please make sure they are taken care of if I do not make it off of this planet.
I'm not leaving without you.
Well, if it comes to that, please promise me.
They took all of them towards the dig site. Jack, if you move quick, maybe you can get your special rig before it gets crushed.
I look at him. Remember when he tried to shoulder check me when I first landed on the planet?
Yes.
As he's a very little man. And then I just start going to wherever I need to go.
You're gonna shoulder check him as you went. Just
Aren't you that guy?
He runs upstairs. He says, I'll run communications for you as best I can out here. I'll see what I can do to mitigate risk, but as soon as the worms are dealt with or they flee, we're gonna be up shit's creek here. I don't know what else is gonna happen. Okay. Just go do your thing. I've got you for now.
We've gotten
With
out of
his-
worse.
With his help, who has the worst mobility?
I'm
have-
pretty mobile. That's
I
like
have
7
zero.
dice for me.
I'm at a-
Sounds like Sweetman has the worst.
okay.
Yeah, my mobility is 0. I have a
So-
3 in agility.
For group checks, the worst person makes the roll.
Okay.
Because Ghost Finn Carter is aiding you from Eyes in the Sky, you will get a +3 to this roll.
Okay.
Before we leave, Sana is going to kiss him and
Mm.
leave. So yeah, just a little a little disgusting, sloppy, gross kiss.
Oh,
There you
yes.
go.
I'm sure the rest of you
Oh,
look out at it
kind of kiss.
uncomfortably.
Give him a
Gotta
little
love it.
cup check, you know, and
Little
then
cup
head
check.
out.
He's like, oh.
Ah,
Sharon was the last one that I kissed.
For being a good guy.
he knows.
Hey, that's one success.
One success for Sweetman. With that, the group of you are moving into the haze worm den at this point. Moving through as they're crushing different vehicles and ships and everything. Are just lots of drop ships are getting crushed. Pretty much anything worth anything is just being smashed to pieces out in the airfield. One of the large tractors is actually coiled up and crushed, which you've seen the worms do before. It's just crushed into pieces. You run past that while they're distracted. All of the guards are too busy shooting at the creatures. 2 of them are down at this point. There's a few more that are like taking shots and they're starting to flinch away. As you make it to the Blue Monday, Jack Dawson, and you see it. And it looks like part of the hangar bay has been crushed in, meaning that to leave this facility, it's going to require one hell of a piloting roll. But it looks like it's been fueled. It still has its Gatling cannon on it,
Yes.
and it's ready to rock.
Fuck yeah. Let's kick the tires and light the fires.
All of you begin to pile in as best you can. You pile on.
We all hear magic carpet ride now, don't we?
As we do that, Dawson, I need you to make me a piloting roll. You need 3 successes minimum to get out of this.
1. I'm rolling 10 dice.
Yeah, I know.
2, 3, 4.
4 successes. Fucking Jack Dawson. 3 and then a show off at that.
Stunts it.
As he do
Tokyo
you say
drifting.
do you say anything, Jack, as you're beginning to pull up?
I tell them to hold on. I give them no warning.
Hold on. Just goes straight up and just lifts and then just shoots out. As he's shooting out, one of the worms comes crashing on to the hangar where you just left, smashes behind you. You're drifting around, and with a stunt, say Jack even does like a twirl around a worm as it's like trying to catch you guys. Just
Tokyo drift, bro.
It drifts around it as it's chasing you. The rest of you in the back are like, fuck. As he spins around and then takes off in the direction of the mine. You'll be there in minutes.
How's the Gatling cannon work? Does it need a second person, or do I pilot? Do I do that myself?
You do it from the controls.
All right.
So Dawson, funny thing you asked about the Gatling cannon because I need you to roll initiative.
Yes. Yeah. 15.
Team, you succeed. You watch as you're pulling out and you're heading that way, and you watch as another dropship is moving in your direction.
Yes.
And you watch as on your screen, suddenly you're painted target lock. And you watch as there are missiles being directed at your bird, Jack.
Contact.
You are at what would be considered long range. Aerial combat gets really wonky, so this is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're in our first aerial combat situation. Jack, you have initiative.
Uh-huh. I suppose I don't have any flares.
We'll see.
Well, if I have flares, I'd be looking for them.
Yeah, you're like,
Otherwise,
what do I do?
Otherwise, we're getting evasive again.
Okay. So you're going straight for evasion? You're not going on the attack?
Oh, it's behind me?
Well, it's in front of you. You guys are
it's in front of me.
square. You guys
Okay.
are squared up. It's moving away from the mine. You're moving to the mine.
Oh, then yeah, we're going on the attack.
Okay.
How does this work?
You have to make a ranged combat roll. I believe. Let me look at the stats for the cannon. It might give you a bonus.
Oh, I didn't write it down.
Can the marshal help since I'm good at ranged combat?
Fortunately, no.
Oh.
Do you have points in piloting?
No.
No.
I've been thinking
I do.
about them.
I have points in piloting.
You can
Did
act
that help
as
them at all?
you could act as a co-pilot and you get +1 dice
Yeah.
for this.
That
Yeah.
helps. Yeah, why don't you co-pilot?
Okay.
All right. The Gatling cannon. Do you have the 20 mil or the 25 mil?
25.
He's got the 30, bro.
The 25, extreme range, full auto, +3 to the roll. So this is range combat +3.
All right.
Plus an extra one for me helping.
Yes.
+1 for the help action.
All right. That gun's about to start glowing red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 successes?
5 successes.
Holy shit!
My range combat is very high.
Let me look at the.
Anything mobility based is maxed out for me.
All right, the drop ship. All right, I got to roll armor for it. It's halved. So you had 5.
5.
God, that's 8 damage. It has armor. It's halved. It takes extreme damage as you strafe it, as it just litters the hull. With your current speed, you're moving in its direction. Are you going to pull up, or are you going to move down? You're like on a head-on collision at this point.
I will pull up, assuming that they're going to go down, taking hits.
And you strafe it. As you do, you watch as you probably hit some like vital shit inside those compartments.
Box 2.
The other dropship needs to make a mobility roll to try to shift and spin to catch you. It barely makes it. Spins around, slides around behind you, and it's going to try to shoot you with one of the missiles. All right, this is the Hellhound Tactical. No. This is the Headlock air-to-air missile launcher. +3 to the roll. You're painted, Jack.
Beep, 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 beep.
You're like, oh shit!
Oh shit!
It's gonna hit. Boom! Hits somewhere in the back. There's a detonation. You get rocked. The vehicle takes. Well, we've got to roll for armor. It is armor piercing. Roll 3 dice. You normally have 7 armor, but it's armor piercing, so you roll 3. And see if how much damage you might take.
I had 1 6 on those 3 dice.
You take 4. It would have been like I only got 1 success. This thing does massive 5 damage on a single hit, but you take 4 damage. The dropship only has a hull rating of 10, so you're down
10.
to 6.
Yes.
Yeah, you're almost at destroyed, or you're getting close to like taking component damage.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's behind you now, Dawson.
Yes.
So it's your turn. You're moving at speed. If you want to change directions, you have to make a piloting roll.
Oh, I'm making that roll.
Okay.
I had to read all my flying talents I have.
Full
All right.
on dogfight, huh?
This is what this is becoming. The rest of you are just in the back. Oh, fuck. Dr. Barron is slid up to he slid up to the co-pilot seat like, shit.
Oh, I am going to push this since I don't take stress.
Push it.
Pushing.
You don't take stress from pushing.
3 successes.
3 successes. You jackknife it. As you go straight up, you just do like one of those dips. You're like, ooh, come back down. Yeah. I guess give me a shot with the Gatling cannon again.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. Look at all these 5s. 3 successes again.
3 successes. I got to roll for this. Is How do you want to do this, Jack?
Oh.
All right, God.
So, as I fly up, then we come down so fast that they start to feel their feet lift out from under them. They feel a little anti-grav, and then I tell the doctor to push Dr. Bering to push that button over there, expecting it to do something that it probably doesn't do. You know, maybe give us some extra juice. And as I line them up, we just shoot them all across the top. The plane, I assume, starts to smoke,
Does.
and then I watch it go down.
As it begins to smoke, it goes down.
And then I probably get so close to the ground that people start to panic. You know, a little dirt kicks up as I skirt the what do I call it, the deck. Skirt the deck, and then we fly back to wherever it is we're supposed to be going.
You fly like danger close, and as you are moving towards the mine, you realize that the convoy is actually in the mine. The large bay doors to the mine are open, and the APCs have pulled in. There was one other drop ship, and it looks like it is grounded and has been completely disembarked. It's just left there. You slow down, land next to it. Blue Monday powering down. All of you begin to disembark. And we're going back to the mine. In the next episode. 'Cause that's all the time we have for tonight! Alright. Now let's do favorite moments of the night. Since we're closing this out. Start with Jack Dawson. Favorite moments.
The little 6 months in prison, probably.
6 months in prison. Favorite moment.
The 6 months of us just laying there, probably just, you know, bullshitting the whole time, waiting for somebody to come visit us. That never happens.
Never happens.
And then, you know, Jack always wonders why nobody else followed him into that room. They just left him out to dry. He had no backup.
No backup. Could have been a different story.
No.
Could have turned out differently.
Gunshot goes off and everybody's like, who cares?
Who cares? Just Jack, you know. Man of the people.
That's right. Common man.
Marshall Sweetman. Favorite moments of the night.
See, and the whole time Jack didn't know that we were planning a Prison Break. You know, we weren't going to let you guys stay any longer than we had to. So much happened this episode. We had a prison break. We had a worm attack. We had aerial combat and some hand-to-hand combat. The good doctor was ready to murk everyone, so that's great. I love how that we're like, you know, we may be murder hobos, but we're murder hobos for each other, and
For each
I
other.
feel like, yeah, you know, there's some dignity in that. I feel,
Yeah, of course.
and
Dignity.
you know,
There's dignity in that.
there's dignity in that, and these mofo's took my girl, so you know, I'm glad we got the young man to understand that no one's leaving the planet without Sam.
No one's leaving without Sam. It's got to happen.
So you know, I don't know where. Did I stutter? I don't think I stuttered. No.
All right. Let's slide on over to Dr. Salvatore.
Really hope Sam doesn't give birth to a xenomorph in space, but that's for another time. I appreciate Jack Dawson's critical thinking skills of loud bang, I'm gonna run and rush all these guards by myself and assume everyone else knows what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
You know.
While we're all being trained with the guns by several other guards. And we're like, my dude. But okay, yeah, no, be salty about that. Die salty.
Be salty.
Die salty. Anyway, I really liked the prison break, and I really liked the piloting. So, that was a lot of fun. And I like that Finn isn't he's probably a complete piece of shit, but we can be pieces of shit together. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
sure. We'll call it that. He doesn't have ulterior motives. Graves. Favorite moments of the night.
My favorite moment was the dog fight at the end, like that. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. That's cool.
Dr. Barry. Favorite moment.
I had a few small favorites. I always enjoy it when my character gets to like boss the bad guys around and it works. I mean, it's just whether it's to past campaigns, same thing. I don't know. I just enjoy that as a player. It's like I'm gonna boss these fuckers around, and get out of trouble that way. It's like talking to the alien. That was cool. My favorite moment almost was the fact that this is the best day I ever had of rolling. I rolled so well tonight. I'm just so happy about it because normally it's like, thank you. But no, I just had a lot of successes. But the best part was just, man, it was Jack Dawson. It wasn't just like that part. It was just Jack Dawson was the man of the hour. I mean, I was just like, shit, man. Wow. It's like, I don't know. We had the dog fight. I don't know. I really enjoyed how you played Jack Dawson, Dewey 209. Thank you, sir. Chef's kiss. I'll leave it at that.
Chef's kiss. All right. Well, if I had a favorite moment, it was, well, let's see here. There was a lot of good moments. A lot of really good moments. I thoroughly enjoy being Captain Caro. He's a man of my heart, and I love him. He's a horrible man, and everyone hates him, and it feels good. It feels good to be hated. I feel like it's mutual. So it's a good thing. But I am very excited to enter into the mine and see where it takes us. It'll take us somewhere interesting, probably. We'll see how this goes. I also love the fact that no one has any weapons. We have 2 pistols between us. 2 pistols and 2 stun batons between the 5 of us. It's going to be great, guys. We're going to be salvaging equipment as we go. Commando style. Going to be awesome. So
Harsh language, bro. Haven't you seen the movie?
Some harsh language, exactly. It's going to be great. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you made it this far, do make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, check out the lovable Dan Decker. I've got links in the description to his social medias, and leave us a comment down in the comment section. We'd love to see them and read them and enjoy them. It gives you an opportunity to interact with us, and so there's that. So thank you guys for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.